Welcome to our Universal Laws meditation series. Today we're going to explore part 7 of this beautiful series, and we're going to dive into the law of attraction, sometimes also known as the law of vibration, which makes complete sense because it's completely in resonance with each other. So I want to welcome all of you who are joining us live right now, and I want to welcome those who will be listening and will be discovering our beautiful meditation in the future. So, aloha, bonjour, hello, welcome everyone. This beautiful Universal Law series was definitely um, dedicated to all of us to give us tools of exploration to better understand that we are universal and cosmic citizen, and rediscovering the universal laws or the universal principle allow all of us to better live in harmony with the sacred pulse of the quantum field, the cosmic intelligence that is a part of us, and how to truly co-manifest and be more aware, be more in alignment where our conscious ability to truly release, reset, and choose again. We talked about in the past of divine neutrality, also known in like the 0 point field, not just semantics. But the point is whether you applying the 0 point field or the divine neutrality, as we call it, either way, it allows you to be able to change the vibration, to allow you to very much understand that you have the ability at any time to shift the directions of a thought, the energy of the day, the directions of a situation, and allow yourself to watch, to observe how everything is shifting in the new directions. So it is truly a pleasure to offer those tools that you can watch as often as you need. And every time that you are listening to one of our meditations, and especially to the Universal Law series, it gives you opportunity to also observe and experience what may have changed in you and around you, whether it's your vibrational state, whether it's an emotion, whether it's an ability to recognize where you are, almost like having a moment and the veil has been lifted up. And you said, suddenly I see clearer. So either ways, those series are designed as tools to support you on your spiritual journey. So what we do in this Universal Law series is that we're going to review what the law of attraction, an extraction of what it means, its core essence. And then we're going to dive into the journey where we meditate in the presence of that universal principle that we're looking at. So, part 7 on the law of attraction, or known as the law of vibration, we know that this principle introduces us to understanding all things, including thoughts, people's, events, situation in our lives, are really there by our actions, and also the vibrational or the emotional state we may be. Sometimes we get caught up into a swirl of energy, whether it's the environmental that we're in, whether it's a change in season, whether it's a sudden change in the energetics where we are. You can be at a restaurant, for example, and you came in feeling peaceful, feeling it will be a relaxed event, and something may have shifted in the energy around you, whether it's the energy of the food, the people around you, maybe a sound, a noise that may have triggered something in you. And all of a sudden, you start to feel you're going into a spiral, or there's a contraction or a discomfort coming in. So this is all part of a vibrational state that we're in, and sometimes we get integrated into the vibrations of others, whether it's through emotions or the thoughts or the discussion, maybe loudness. So all things, all of it, especially with thought forms as energies that we used to attract as a form of energy. It's about what are we learning from those energies and to recognize your capacity, your ability to see, okay, I had those energies and now I'm going to choose to extract myself, unwind myself from those energies or the vibration I feel I'm in, and I'm going to bring myself back to a point of more neutrality so I can reset. The universal law of attraction brings people with similar interests, vibrations, thought system, belief systems, and also vibrational resonance together. So, for example, if you're ready to manifest new friends, partnership, relationship, or of any types, you can feel, ask your heart, where am I today? Where do I stand? What state of consciousness am I in? Where is my vibration? And I'm ready to bring in, welcome in my life, people of the same resonance field of where I am and even beyond. And that's one thing I love about this law based on vibrations, attraction, energies. It really extends on the law of vibration because we create, attract, co-manifest what we wish in our lives based on the perfect vibrational match. And that is also including what your higher self may create in response to I am ready to practice my gifts, being more patient. I am ready to release certain blockages or lower frequencies, and your higher self will say, great, let's use the law of vibration as an extension of the law of vibration, and let's co-create opportunities that allows you to practice exactly what you need. So this is also understanding your connections with and to your higher self. And so your vibratory state will align yourself with your communications, your feelings, what is the next step, actions, thought forms, and then therefore you become a magnet to attract those frequencies. It can be simply a desire of the heart, a real, genuine, passionate desire to says, I wish to help more people in their healing. And suddenly you're being drawn in a situation where you're going to be more of service that way. So that's one thing to think of it. Another way to think of this universal principle is think of it as a radio channel. We heard of this before, but take the time to truly feel what this radio channel looks like, feel like. Are you attuned to the different band of frequencies? And it can be simply a mental image that allows you to shift the band of frequency or the channel you may have unconsciously retracted to for a little while, and then you're ready to move it forward. So you can change the channel you're broadcasting from and on your energy. And I like this visual because it's easy to use. It sounds very simple, but at the same time, it's more of a deeper invitation for you to really feel truly, with all aspect of your being, what channel are you broadcasting from moving forward? So your higher self will also design new level of frequency and opportunity to help you master that new level of the channel you're broadcasting from moving forward. Do you see how everything is very much intertwined? So there's a need for you to be in alignment in terms of what the logic lower mind says, what your energy may say, and what your heart has to say. Because if there is a discrepancy in energy, what speaks the loudest, it's what's going to manifest. So it's really about the corresponding experiences that you need the most that will assure your highest growth and also bring you onto the alignment of the path of self-mastery. This is why this law of attraction is far more powerful than simply attracting desires or from a board, a visual board, or the next vacation or something like that. It's truly about helping you to gain that self-mastery in a partnership with your higher self. Do you feel the depth here that you understand through your heart what really we're conveying to you today? And we're going to meditate. We're going to start in a moment. So the mind and the emotional balance, it's also a key of mastery here. Very important. And this sacred law, the seventh law of the universe, invites you very deeply to monitor the vibrational aspect of that self-mastery, that sacred balance between the mind and the emotion, and also the synchronicity of what messages are being conveyed from what part of you. It is an invitation to monitor what potentially aspect of you may speak the loudest, and being able to say, okay, that aspect of myself needed to be listened and recognized. Now that I heal, clear, and reconcile that part of myself, let's see what changed. And so your higher self will readjust the design that you need the most to fulfill the next level of frequency and experiences. Remember, a lesson learned really is wisdom earned. So take the time to feel that into your heart right now, to let that becoming part of you. So, from which channel will you be broadcasting today? And especially during our meditation. So it's very much a deep, beautiful, uplifting invitation. Will you take the invitation? Well, let's see. Let's dive into the meditation part of this wonderful Universal Law series that we offer each month. Let's take a deep breath as with your eyes open. Just breathe into your heart. I feel the expansion. Release already. And to feel already maybe gently rolling your shoulder blades, moving your neck very gently to release maybe conscious tension, already telling your body to relax and be in that field. Excellent. And now we invite you to get very comfortable. We're going to dive into our meditation, our sacred journey together. So if you sit down, we always invite you to have your spine straight. You can feel the opening, shoulders gently roll backwards to open your lungs as much as you can, feet on the ground, to allow the energy to flow, your inner chi. And if you choose to lie down, it is perfectly fine. It's whichever resonates the most with you. Either way, you will get exactly what you need, which may not be exactly what your mind think. And that's what the purpose of this. Alrighty, everybody. So, without further ado, thank you for closing your eyes. And with your eyes closed, let's continue breathing consciously, which means breathing deeper and slower, allowing everything in you to slow down. It's an invitation to bring all aspect back to your sacred space, clearing the day's events, the past, the future, preventing yourself from overly projecting yourself too much ahead or backwards. So ask your mind to be present. Ask your mind to watch your breath going deeper and slower. Tell your mind that it is the guardian of your breath So he needs to stay here to monitor the sacred pulse, the rhythm of the breath of life in you. This is a great point, a great starting point to already enter into a more relaxed state. That's right. Let your mind expand as the guardian of your breath, clearing the mental field of concept and ideas or preconceived notions. Let's just everything breathe with divine joy, with divine presence. Yes, and if you're in the presence of your beloved fur babies, animals are always welcome in our space. Breathe together in harmony. And as you're allowing your mental field to breathe and your mind to be present, let's move forward to your heart. We invite you now to open the sacred bridge of your heart, the luminous bridge of wisdom and sacred presence. This is what we call entering the realm of your cosmic eternal presence. Because you are an eternal being of light. So let's breathe to your heart, expanding the energetic field of your heart center. Bring in more light with each breath that you take, filling your lungs, your body, your auric field with light. Let's take a moment to truly feel this deep connection as you are within the realm of your heart right now. Keep breathing deeply, slowly, with universal joy and universal peace, sacred presence. Beautiful. This is what we call the perfect bridge of equilibrium and interconnection between your heart and your mind. And just feel how much those aspects of you are coming into perfect alignment, clearing and expanding also both the mental and your emotional fields. Excellent. And as you keep reading to your heart, we also invite you to ask your body consciousness to breathe throughout your entire body template. Just feel that your spine breathes, your nervous systems also bring in more light. To breathe in into the photons of light that nourish your nervous systems, your lymphatic system, releasing stress from your adrenals, relaxing your adrenals within you, releasing the cortisol level of your body, and replace it with a gentle alchemical of light, of balance and equilibrium, allowing you to enter deeper into this alter state of relaxation, even through your muscles, embracing more the sacred breath of life and welcoming a greater flow of a universal life force energy. That's right, everything breathes, moves in synchronicity within you. We also invite you to feel the sacredness of your feet, expanding your roots, connecting to Mother Gaia's consciousness, the core of the planet, to feel this sacred foundation underneath your feet, feeling secure, safe, protected. To feel more empowered in your elevation in the light. And as you breathe in complete alchemical balance, restoring even the chemistry of your body and the quantum communication and the energy flow within you, we now invite you to return to your heart center and feel that you're diving deeper into the sacred realm of your heart, opening the portal, the sacred energetic portal of the light within your heart. We ask to your higher self to allow you to vibrationally adjust yourself, to be in resonance with the universal laws, the realms of the universal principles. So see and feel that you're entering the realm of the universal principles. It may feel as if you're entering a realm of giants, of sacred presence, knowledge, great wisdom. You may feel certain changes in your body, even in your heart and in your energetic field. As you're becoming more cosmic in nature, attuned to the pulse of the universe, understanding the true mechanism of the quantum field and what it feels like to be a powerful co-manifester and co-creator. So take the time to experience those shifts. You can ask your higher self to also guide you, to potentially dissolve what may stand in the way, and give yourself the complete permission to feel and experience fully this journey. And now we ask to connect to the consciousness and the presence of the universal law of attraction. We welcome into our space the energy and the presence of the universal law of attraction. We wish to learn further from you. We wish to work, to co-create, to be in sync with your sacred principles and your teachings. Allow me to remember the true essence of who you are, sacred law of attraction. Help me release preconceived notions, old belief systems, outdated frequencies, and any other form of constrictions, lower frequencies, and anything that no longer serve my spiritual growth, my expansion, and of complete manifestation of my gifts and divine abilities. And we of the Arcturian delegations in the presence of our own higher presence, we're holding space with you, holding space within the realm of the universal principle. And we encourage you, invite you to commune with the law of vibration, the law of attraction. Ask, ask to be cleansed, cleared, and purified, and to resolve anything that may get in the way, whether it's on a mental level, emotional, maybe at a subconscious level, perhaps through past life experience and old wounds. It can also be from something that you have experienced in this lifetime, through your upbringing, ancestral, family belief systems, perhaps on a genetic level. Allow the law of attraction to show you the way to naturally and organically change the vibratory state of your thoughts, your heart, your being, through physical manifestation to your body and in your energetic field, also known as your auric field. Let's take a moment to truly experience and dive deeper into the presence of the law of attraction. Remember to keep breathing deeply, slowly. Trust, follow your heart. And now we continue. And as you keep receiving blessings and wisdom from the law of attraction, we perceive elevated state of joy. This is a time of renewing, to feel a veil being lifted up of your third eye and in your heart, to feel the clarity coming in, which will continue to integrate more and more. And let's invoke through your I am presence that you are ready to embrace more with an open heart and open higher mind the path of self-mastery. So let's invite the energy, the gentle presence of the law of attractions to reveal what may be hidden within you. We invoke the emerald green ray of healing to heal, resolve, and reconcile what is within with divine grace and divine presence. Imagine or feel within you the presence of the green emerald gray light of deep healing, allowing to dissolve and resolve what may be still within you, residuals, patterns, old wounds, allowing the emerald green light, the ray of healing, to reattune your vibrations, to elevate your frequencies alongside the law of attraction. Allow yourself to experience and feel any change of vibration within you. Perhaps a sense of deeper harmony. And let's affirm in the wisdom of your heart. I harmonize now my thoughts and emotions, and I choose a higher vibrational state as my foundation every day. Let's breathe into this wonderful vibrational state. And as we keep breathing deeply and slowly, let's also affirm in the wisdom of your heart. I ask my higher self to gently guide me to the lessons and the light for my self-mastery. I ask my higher self to guide me gently with joy, empowerment, and positivity to new opportunities that sustain and expand more and more my journey to my self mastery. I ask my higher self to guide me so that I can gain more wisdom and light in my being, in my words, thoughts, actions, in my body. And as I gain more mastery in all dimensions of my life and my inner being, I elevate myself to the fifth dimensional frequency. So let's take a moment to truly feel that positive shift of vibrations to the fifth dimensional level of vibration and frequencies. And now the law of attraction invites you to enter into a luminous pyramid of light. Within this luminous pyramid of light is a sacred space for the fifth dimensional energies. The fifth dimensional energy that allows you to permeate every aspect of you and maintain this vibratory state so you can anchor the fifth dimensional energies onto the earth in your life, in your communities, and everywhere you go, just by your sacred presence. You emanate the fifth dimensional energies in your auric field, in your smiles, in your eyes, in your handshake, or simply a hug, in your words as you recognize and uplift others. So imagine yourself sitting inside of this luminous pyramid of light, vibrating on the fifth dimensional level. Imagining new design in your life. What will you co-create within these elevated fifth dimensional energies under the mentorship and the guidance of the universal law of attraction? And we're still holding space with you. Enjoy this time of co-creation within this pyramid of light. and in the presence of the universal law of attraction. And as we keep reading deeply and slowly, allow the pyramid of the light to harmonize yourself with the new design level of realities being also created to the power of your mind combined with the strength of your soul and your heart. matching the perfect vibration that sends out a signal in the quantum field for tangible manifestation into the now. And as you breathe with peace and walk in life with confidence in the perfection of your soul design, trust the guidance that you are receiving right now. And the law of attractions also giving you beautiful spark of wisdom, seeds of activation that will continue to germinate and blossom as you are consciously awakening, expanding, and gaining more light in your self-mastery. Today it is an affirmation of your desire to fulfill your mission for the celestial plan of creation, and especially for ascension for yourself, your loved ones, and all sentient life on the earth, including Mother Gaia herself. And declare to your I Am presence in the wisdom of your heart that I am a positive and powerful anchor of light, knowing that light transmutes lower energies into higher octaves of light. Let's take a moment to feel the deep echo of those words of wisdom and divine truth. One more gift from the law of attraction is the knowingness that as I gain self-mastery over mind and emotions, I contribute to the creation of the fifth dimensional energy in new earth reality into the now, moving forward for the highest and the greatest good of all, especially those who are on the earth supporting the ascension and beyond. And now your higher self invites you to step out of the pyramid of light, as we are still within the realms of the universal principles. Let's send gratitude and love to the universal law of attraction today. Thank you for the experience, the teachings, the knowledge, and all the gifts received. And now on the next breath, just see and feel your energy, your consciousness returning into your heart center, to the gateway of your heart, a powerful place of your being, of your light. Let's take a moment to breathe into your return to the heart. We're going to stay here for a moment, allowing yourself to reattune yourself, whether it's to energy, presence, vibration. Let's continue breathing to the grace of your heart. And let's take a moment to feel or simply observe what has changed within you, in your body, in your mind perhaps. Just to feel and observe. It is another way to anchor and integrate what you have received and will continue to experience. Remember that everything is in a constant state of continuation, change, and vibrational expansion. So we invite you to breathe consciously to your heart center and feel the expansion of light into your energetic field from inside out. Beautiful. And now on the next breath, just see and feel that you are also grounding your breath and your energy back to your body in full consciousness, completely aligned, refreshed, and rejuvenated. And as you keep breathing, still with your eyes closed, just gently acknowledge your body. Acknowledge that you have completely returned into your space where you are, feeling your fingers, your feet, maybe your animals around you, feeling nature, feeling the earth, Mother Gaia. Beautiful. And now let's take a deep breath in and release. You're now welcome to gently open your eyes in 3, 2, and 1. Welcome back. Welcome back. We now invite you to gently open your eyes. Let's take a moment to be fully returned here, to be fully present. Take the time to adjust. And in my case, is my beloved Bengal cat who just gently brush her tail on my face and around me. And she goes, "Are you back? I need you now." So take the time to be here. Maybe you can feel like a little gentle smile, a gentleness in your being, a gentleness in your heart. And we can assure you that this powerful meditation is much more than what you may just have experienced. So we invite you to listen again, return to it. It is full of transformative gifts indeed. And there's a lot of powerful affirmations as much as other opportunities. So everything that we do is imprinted with a very specific energetics behind it, a blueprint that will continue to evolve along with you. And that's our gifts from our delegations to you as a support system in every day in your life, in every way. So take the time to truly appreciate and really realize what just took place and what will continue to vibrationally integrate and become a part of your new reality. Let your life breathe into those new energies. And let's see what may change, expand, and manifest. Many amazing gifts indeed. We are sending you so much love. Thank you for allowing us to be a part of your journey. Thank you for continuing walking alongside with us. It is truly a joy to be of service as always, as we're here to help you gain more and more the realization of your empowerment and the full potential of what you're truly capable of. So enjoy this rediscovery at what every day may brings for you. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for answering the call. And thank you for being of service to the light every day. It is our joy and a privilege to be with you. We're sending you much love and infinite blessings. We cannot wait to see you for our next meditation and much more. Namaste, everyone. Stay in your light.